Hello, this is Tammy from The Broken Doll. And tonight I decided to airbrush the Valentine Day baby's hair. Well, I got going at it and I made a video at the beginning and I made the paint too thin. So I didn't want you guys to see that. So I got rid of the video and I did it again. And I made up some more paint and made it a little thicker. Well, this time it went on kind of spotty. I wasn't holding the doll far enough away. So I got rid of that. Well, then I made a couple more videos, and finally I had to clean the doll's head on, I don't know, about 2-3 times. Now, somebody asked me if I use paint thinner on the just painted head, will it not take off the paint? No. Once oil paint has set and it's cemented on the head, like it's had a few days to sit, it won't come back off. You can put your paint thinner on it again to take off the paint that you just put on, the fresh paint, like the airbrush paint that I just put on. So, that being said, I took all the paint off, like the hair paint, and I thought, okay, gotta do this again. You know, I just kept mucking up. And finally I got it. Well, I had a little muck up area on one side of the head where a few little dots showed up, but I can live with it. It's livable and doable. But I'm sorry, I don't have anything to show you of me airbrushing her hair on. And I don't want to take it off again because it doesn't look too bad. It looks really quite nice. And as it's drying here, it's getting darker and darker, and I'm like, ooh, I'm loving this more and more. Now, the only thing is, she was a little bit darker hair doll, but then I believe she's been repainted. So I'm going to stay with what I got on her, and the color I chose was a burnt umber. I wish I put a little bit of black in with the burnt umber, and I could have got a little bit deeper of a brown. But you know what? I'm happy with this. This color on her, it really matches her skin tone nicely. And once I get her rosy cheeks on her and everything else on her, she's going to look just darling. So let's go take a look at her here. And we're going to, I hope you like what you see here. So here she is with her new painted hair. What do you think? I think she looks wonderful. Just a few little dots were on here, but you know, I can live with it. She looks wonderful. Look at that nice, she's got a lot of nice dark shadows and highlights and lowlights on her head. I think she looks wonderful. So the airbrushing turned out just gorgeous on her. I think it looks nice with her skin tone that she has. And because she doesn't have an overly pink, whitey, more of a tanner skin than these ones that I painted. You know, the F&B baby bubbles here. They're more a lighter skin, where this is just a tint darker, you know, but I really love the tone of her skin and everything. But if you were to look up at some of these older dolls, they haven't been cleaned, but you can see that their skin is on the little bit of a darker side. You know, it's not all white, you know, type of thing. They're Caucasian dolls, but they're of different skin tones. So, and now there's some dirt in there too, for sure there is, you know, and some other oils from the hand and whatnot, but from play and whatnot. I understand that, but there's still some darkness to the tone of the skin. So anyways, I love the color. I think she turned out wonderful. I hope you like it too. I think she's just wonderful. Now, the next thing we'll be doing is her blushing and her lips. And then we'll get her eyes back in. And, well, I think I got to do some work on her eyes. And her teeth in. And she'll be looking wonderful very soon here. And her legs are done. So all they need to be is blushed as well. So we'll be doing that. And her arms are up over here. And they will be getting blushed. And then we're going to be sewing a body for her. So I've got her body sitting here. It just has to be ripped apart. Well, not ripped, but, you know, stitch ripped apart. And then pattern made, and we're on our way making a body for her. So really, really happy with what I'm seeing here. That she's coming together really nice. And then we'll be moving on to the next doll, the one that has no hand. So we'll get her done. She's another big baby. So I don't know. I really am. As this is drying, it's getting darker and darker. And I'm just like, oh, I'm loving it more and more. But I love the highlights, the dark to lights on her. Oh my goodness, that looks nice. So anyways, I don't know if on camera it's showing how dark her hair is, but in real life her hair is darker. So I think she looks wonderful though. So I hope you enjoy seeing this here and how nice she's turning out. I've been soaking some clothes over here, and I just want you to see this water again was crystal clear water, and this is what she looks like. This water is like. This is coming out of that nurse doll that I got from the Salvation Army auction, and this is also coming from another dress from a fashion doll that I have sitting over here. And look at her shoes. I put them in there too. And they turned out just as white as ever. They were grungy looking. But she needs a cleaning up before she gets redressed. She has what they call one of these, I want to say no, it's not right. But she has no joints, okay? She's one of these ones that she has to stand. She has to be on a stand, and she can't bend her arms. There's no bendability to her. Very pretty face doll. You know, these are grocery store dolls. She's a D&C Canadian doll. She's marked on the back right here. So but she's just doesn't have the bendable legs, like the legs that can move back and forth. She doesn't have a waist that can turn or anything of that sort. The only thing that turns is her head. She's only jointed in the head. So she's on the cheaper line of the D&C body dolls. These are the ones I don't care for too much because you couldn't do much with them. You know, well, you can play with them, but they take the same size and everything of all the other clothing. Like, I could put this dress on her, let's just say, you know. You could switch, if you had a couple of these dolls, the ones that even have the movable legs, they're all in the same size. That's what I'm saying, so you could swap clothes back and forth on them. But anyways, I thought you'd like to see this water here. This is awful, just terrible. That's how much dirt is in these clothes. So now they're going to go in the house with me. We're going to soak them, the dirt out of them. And yeah, all I did was put in some Perk and some Boost, and that stuff works wonderful on here. But again, I always stress this to everybody. You know, there are other things on the market. You don't have to buy this stuff. It does work. I do back it 100%. But like I say, we all know that we're pinching pennies today, and we have to use what's available to us and what's available in our budget. So everything is about keeping a budget on your dolls. Dolls are wonderful, but we don't need them to put stress on us as well. They're supposed to be enjoyed. So, but anyways, I think she turned out, I'm just loving her as she's drying here. This will take a little, I can't do anything more with her at this time because she needs to dry. And I just want to get in there and do her lips and do her cheeks. And I just want to do it, you know, but you can't, you know, so I'll muck everything up and I'll be back at the drawing board again. So, but I hope you enjoy seeing this here. And yeah, she's just beautiful. I want to get this doll down here going too, but I can only do one at a time because each step of the doll demands no sanding while paint is drying. So I can't sand, I can't do anything. So I can strip them all at once. That's doable, but I can't you know, they start hitting different stages, and, you know, though the paint isn't wet, there is wet paint up here, and it will pick up all the sanding I have to do. So I'm kind of at a standstill. That's why I was doing some clothes. There's always another thing to do. I always find I'm not without something else I can go to and find and fix another doll up, even if it's just a vinyl doll, not a problem. So, but I think she just turned out beautiful. Oh, I'm loving her. I just can't wait for her to be done so I can hold her. This is the Valentine doll, one of the dolls my husband bought me. That really means a lot to me. So, oh my goodness, yes. And, you know, you're going to hear me go, oh, because now that was the noise I made in the antique shop. And my husband heard that and he knew it was time to get his wallet out. And I'm saying the same thing right now. Ooh, you know, but I'm happy with my work. I am. I'm pleased with myself. So, anyways, I did go to the thrift store the other day and I picked up a couple of vintage outfits that still had their tags on. They were probably from, I'm going to say the 70s. I want to bring them out here, but I didn't think of it. I don't think I did. I can take a look in my bag here. I brought a bag out with me. Where did I put my bag? You can see how my floor is. Look at all the muck I did in here. Oh, I do want to show you something. I went to Len's Mills and I took my camera. They had no problem with me videotaping, but here's the problem. They had a radio going so loud in there, I could hardly talk. And of course, YouTube wouldn't let me upload it because it was copyright problems. So anyways, I just got rid of the video. So, and it wasn't the best anyways, because I was scared when I was in there. I don't know what happened to me in there, but I kind of got a little, like, shy, camera shy all of a sudden, because people are around looking at me too, you know, and you're talking out loud. Well, I'm not talking loud, enough that the camera can pick me up, but, I was just like, oh, you know, this music, shut it off, please. I wanted to go up to her and say, can you shut the music off? But then I don't want to, you know, infringe on other people. You know how it just gets, you know. But anyways, I did get some crinoline. They had crinoline. I got 2 meters of crinoline. So there's my crinoline right there. Now, I could do a voiceover. And I'm trying to learn how to do a voiceover. I've never done one before. So I need my son to help me if he can help me out on a voiceover. That's another thing. Now let me show you. Oh, I did not bring it out with me, but I did bring out what I also bought here from Len's Mills. I did get baby safety pins, which are getting harder to find for cloth diapers, because these dolls wore cloth diapers. They did not wear Pampers. They weren't around at the time, so I picked up a pink and a blue. They had a lot of them there. But boy, they ask a pretty penny for them, because there's, she says, we can get a lot of stuff in. I think they were like $5. Oh yeah, $5.49 for 2 sets of safety. I mean, they're safety pins, baby safety pins. But yep, there you go. I can't believe that they get them in. They get them in all. She said, we get them in all the time. I said, well, I've been here before, never saw them. You know, I got them the last time. So I said, they got to be something that you just got in not too long ago, because I was here a few months ago, and that's the first time I saw them at your store. And believe me, I'm in here, you know. So, but anyways, yes, I got the pink and the blue. Doesn't matter, they have them. But $10 for 4 safety pins, I think it is. Is it 4? No, 8. Yeah, you get $10 for 8 of them. So, but they do have yellow and white as well. But I try to really stick to the pink and the blue. I might go pick up the white, the yellow. The yellow are pretty to have on as well. But, yeah, so from here, I hope you like what you see there. Look at that beautiful face. Oh, my goodness. Where is she? There she is. Yeah, there she's coming in. Okay. Oh, I love her color. She looks great. All right, thank you for joining me. And anybody that's passing by, click the subscribe button. You might like what you see here, or what you didn't see today. I'm sorry about that. You know, I couldn't show you the airbrushing, but I got 2 more dolls to do, so we'll make sure the camera's on the next 2 that I airbrush. Darn, I feel bad. And thank you for all my subscribers out there who have stayed with me, both old and just new. And, whoops, where'd she go? And have a great day tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed the eclipse. It was eerie, but I loved it. My daughter and I were just rooting it up. We were having a great time watching this. I guess my son, where he worked at, the boss allowed them to go out and take a look at this. He gave him glasses and everything for it. So that was nice of him to do that too. So, yeah, so wonderful event that happened yesterday. And we enjoyed that. When I was out, I wanted to get home because I could tell the sky was starting to change. The sky got kind of like a purpley, bluey look to it. And it just like that it was a nice bright blue in the morning, you know, and then it kind of went a little, like I say, like a purpley look. And the birds were in the trees and wouldn't come out. They were all hunkered down in the trees. We noticed that right away. All the birds, nothing in the sky. The birds were gone. It's like they knew something was going on. And then as soon as the sun came back out, birds were flying everywhere. They came right out of the trees. We could see them coming out. So anyways, thank you for joining me. And I'll be coming back with, hopefully now, the blushing. I will do the video properly and have the camera pointed in the right area. I wish I had a camera person sometimes here to zoom the camera in and out for me, but I messed it up. But anyways, we'll be coming back with more. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.